All right, welcome into the show. Creative Crypto here. We are getting very, very close to Solana Summer. What this means is the crypto market is going to pump very, very soon. I'm going to show you guys the chart pattern that we've been following on the channel and why Solana and the crypto market in general is due for a big pump very, very soon. Now, what does this mean for meme coins? That means meme coins will follow this trend when the pump comes. And a lot of these meme coins, the good ones, could be upwards of 5, 10, 20, 50, 100x gains in this Solana summer. I'm going to dive into the Solana chart, and also I'm going to share with you guys some tips and tricks for copy trading, things to avoid, and how it's been going with my personal copy trading journey. And I'll show you guys some of the recent results and some of the things I've learned and things to avoid for yourself so you don't get wrecked in this copy trading space. All that and more in this video, guys, so let's dive into it. So firstly, let's dive into the Solana chart. This is Solana against USDT. And you can see this yellow bar trend pattern is actually a trend that I showed you guys how to draw back in this video on April 19th. And the price has been mimicking this trend very, very closely. As we can see over here that we had a buck of the trend right here, but then we followed back down to the trend right here. And this is when I actually had a live stream. I told you guys that I wouldn't be shorting. I think we were about at this range. Some people in the chat of the stream said they were shorting from right here. And then there was a short squeeze, but then they did get the short in. But I said I would be setting up my buys right here and right here just in case it pumps up. And that's exactly what it did. So if you're able to set a buy at this level with about a 10x leverage and it went up 24%, you're looking at 240% gains right there for you in about 6 days. So pretty sweet. And you can see that it did mimic this bar trend pattern where it was going to have a bounce up and like this. So this is pretty crazy, guys. Let's see where we are on this pattern, okay? You can see that this was this here. Now this correction here is right here. Then we got the pump up here. So see how it is actually following this to a T. It's actually insane, guys. And I'm telling you guys, I know how to find these patterns. And once you find the pattern, you can exploit it and make a ton of money trading. Okay, so we can see that we have now entered this trend. You can see that we got the little correction there. That's this one here. Back up again. And we're back down. So we are actually in a very similar scenario that we were back here. Okay, so let me show you guys what I'm talking about. It is that we are most likely going to go down. Okay, and how far we're going to go down, let's see. Because right now we're about at this range of the bar trend pattern. Okay, even though it's back here, it's going a little bit slower than the bar trend pattern. That's the way these things work. They don't go 100% to the T, but the overall general of the pattern it is following. And you can see that from right here, it looks like we're going to go down about 11-12%. So be prepared, guys. If you do see 11 to 12% drop in the sold price, don't get shaken out. Don't start liquidating a bunch of positions. Okay, your meme coins might be down even more than that. But the thing is, it's going to settle. So we're looking at around 156, 157 is where you want to look for to target. And same thing again, guys. I wouldn't be trying to get ahead and short this because the pattern is not for a short, because the pattern is going to pump very soon. So you don't want to try to overthink it and try to hit both sides. You only want to hit one side of the pattern. Okay, so for this pattern, this is a pump pattern. So you want to set up all your trades for that aspect. So what that means is you're going to be buying at lower levels to catch the dips and then set yourself up for a better profit potential. So what I would do is I would set up my buys in this range. So like I said, give or take, we're in this area. We could get, a little pump up here, about 4%, and then we'll get a 10 to 11% correction. So if we did that, let's say we went up 4%. Okay, let's just say right here. So 173. So from 173, if we drop 11%, give or take, that's about 155. Okay, so perfect. So this level right here is where I would be setting up some buys and some leverage buys at that. Okay, right around here. And you could even ladder in if you wanted to go, right here as well. You could do one there, and then you could even do a third one down here if it kind of shakes out this trend and goes a little bit lower down to like 150 range, you could set up buys along each of these levels. Okay, and what this is going to allow you to do is going to allow you to catch the price as it's dipping, so you're minimizing your risk because the price has already fallen. Instead of just entering a long position right here, you can wait for the price to go lower and then enter a long position. So it makes it a little bit better as far as risk reward goes. And then what we're looking at here is when it's going to settle out down here, okay, which will be at one of these levels. And this is looking around the start of June, okay, June 2nd, June 3rd will be the bottom for this trend again, and we'll get a similar bounce that we did back here. As you can see, bounced up very, very nicely. So this one is going to start the Solana summer trend and just the crypto market in general pumping into the summer with some bullish news of election news or just the market in general, because we are post-halving. Don't forget that. We're about almost 2 months since the post-halving. And then we're looking at a run-up of great proportions up to about 100% gain, guys. So you're going to see a 100% pump in most crypto markets. Bitcoin will be over 100,000 by this time. I'd say by the end of June. So it's going to be an interesting time. And then we'll readjust when we get to this point. But of course, not financial advice, it's not guaranteed. But this pattern is the one that's playing out. And if Solana is going to pump 100%, that means most cryptos in general are probably going to pump somewhere close to it. And I can definitely see a $100,000 Bitcoin by the end of June. Okay, so to find this price, we're going to have to go from this level. This could be the potential low to catch before the run up. And that will pump 100%, give or take, for a price of over $300 for a Solana. So pretty sweet, guys. I can see that happening if it continues this trend. And that means meme coins are going to follow and do much more multiples than this. So this is what we have to look forward to, guys. This is the Solana Summer that's coming up. I'm the one that found it here first on the channel. Okay, guys, back here. Called this way back when. And if you guys have been trading off of this pattern, congratulations, because you're probably making bank. Now, like I said, you don't want to try to trade both sides, you know, because that gets a little bit risky. You want to just keep it to where you're going to either long or short. This is a long trend. So we've been going long on these lower levels when it hits those dips. And we got another dip coming up. So if you missed this one, don't fret. Don't worry. We got another one that's going to be coming very, very soon, guys. And like I said, you want to set up some ladder positions. Let's say you have a bankroll of $100. Okay, at this level, I would put 20 bucks at this level right here. Okay, right here. And then at this middle level, that's where I think it's actually going to go. I would put that at $30. Okay, so then you save yourself a little buffer of $50, and you can do the rest of $50 at this low level down here. Okay, so basically, you do 20% of your bankroll right here, 30% right here, and then the rest 50% right here at the ultimate bottom level. And make sure your leverage is not too high, because there is a chance that it gets actually way down here to 135. And that would be unfortunate if it did get down there, because that would kind of buck this trend a little bit, because it's not supposed to dump that much. But we shall see, because you want to always make sure lower leverage, guys. 5, 10x max. That's enough to really catch this pattern, okay? You don't need much. If you catch this pattern and it goes up 100% and you're at a 5x, that's a 500% gain for you. That's a 5x gain for you. So you don't need to get crazy with the leverage. Don't get greedy, and give yourself some room, because, you know, if it goes down another 10% from here and you're at a 5x, you're only down 50%. But if you're at a 10x or 20x, you're going to get wrecked. So you need to always be cautious, guys, with that. And I would even have extra funds on the side to do a emergency position just in case way down here. So technically, if you want to really be a professional trader, you would set up a bankroll like this and then have another $100 that you have just for the ultimate emergency fund to get your liquidation. Depending what your liquidation would be, if you did pick up all 3 of these positions, you would put this $100 down here at this level, okay, just for insurance and just in case you needed it, okay, guys. And if it went past that, then it's just the trend went against us and there's nothing we can do. That's the risks of trading. But this is how you're really gonna set yourself up to win and make sure you make money, because if it did get down to this level and you did pick up your emergency position, it would pump up and you would make way more money, guys. And That's the thing, you don't want to have it go to this level, but if you set yourself up accordingly and trade smart, you can profit in this market no matter what happens. All right, so just remember, don't use too high leverage, and we should be good to go. All right, so that's the trend we're looking at for Solana for the Solana Summer. Which meme coins will follow and do 50, 100x multiples? We shall see. And the great thing is, if you're copy trading, you actually don't have to figure that out yourself. All you have to do is find a trader that can find it, and you can copy them and make those type of gains. All right, guys, so I want to jump into some copy trading updates here with the Trojan bot. So I switched back to the Odysseus. I felt like it was working better for me. The Trojan bot, the regular one, was a little bit slower. And it's not technically slower for the trades. It's just technically slower for clicking on buttons in here and stuff. So there's a lot of usage on the regular Trojan one. So how you get to this backup bot is in your regular Trojan bot, all you would do is click on right here, Odysseus. It would bring it up in a new chat window. You would just press start. And whatever bot you press start on with this, you will have your same settings and everything in that bot. And then that bot will be activated for you, and you can do everything from that bot. So Odysseus has been working good for me. I went back to that and just sticking with it. Now let me show you what I've experienced here the last couple days, actually the last week or so. And I did pin this in the Telegram chat. If you're not in the Telegram community, there is a link to join in the description. Feel free to join up. We have a great community in there, over 500 members now, and everybody's in there helping each other grow and learn how to do copy trading, just meme coin trading in general, and just overall making money. That's the great thing about crypto. It's about making money. So for me, guys, what happened was one of the copy traders I've been following, I was labeling it Test 7. You will see from past videos that wallet has been providing some massive, massive gains and some great trades. And usually what they do is they would get in early on these coins when they first listed on Radium, and they would get in and get a nice profit, sometimes 100%, 200%, 300%, and just some great gains overall. Now, this past week, since my last video, all of a sudden their trading strategy has changed tremendously. And all of a sudden, all they are doing now is buying these coins on pump.fun. And I say about 90% of them rug pretty fast. And it's been wrecking my account, okay? I basically lost over 1 Solana the last week because I stuck with that guy and I really didn't notice what was going on right away. And then when I looked into it more deeply, I understood, wow, something has changed. This guy either has realized that I've been copying him. It's been over a month since I've been copying this guy, so I don't know if he finally figured it out or what. But because pump.fun allows people to create tokens for literally a few dollars, this trader could be doing something nefarious where they are actually creating their own pump.fun coins on a different wallet, buying that up, having their wallet that is being copy traded buy that position, sell the position from the dev wallet first, basically dump on all the copy traders that got in, and then they sell their position with the bot. So they're making basically a lot of money doing that and draining my account. So that is an issue, and I am going to reach out to the Trojan support team and see if they can put a setting in here for the copy trade where you can basically check a box that says allow pump.fun trades. And if it's green, you allow it. If it's red, you don't allow it. And I think that setting is 100% needed because pump.fun, guys, let's face it, it's not like a real exchange. This is an exchange where people can come in and create coins, and about 99% of them are rugs. Now, I've had success on the channel with a coin I created on pump.fun and also a coin that I partnered with recently on pump.fun. And both of those coins made it through 100% bonding curve and actually are doing very well. But a lot of the coins are not going to have that same success. So I don't understand why a trader that I've been following for so long decided to go down the pump.fun route. It really isn't the way to go unless you really know what you're doing or have some type of insider information and you can time the market perfectly. So hopefully the Trojan bot team can come up with that setting because it would help a lot, because then I could keep that trader still active and only trade coins that are on regular exchange and not pump.fun, because I honestly don't want to copy trade anybody trading on pump.fun unless they're just doing it very, very sparingly, where it's just here or there, they just do a couple trades, and if they're making money at it. If they keep getting in trades and rugs and rugs and rugs, then something's up and I'm going to have to pause that trader immediately. So if you guys notice that, that's something to look for in your account. Check it every day, okay? Check it every day. Now, I was aware that they were doing this, but I decided to give them the benefit of the doubt because I said, okay, this trader's been doing so great for so long, maybe they got something here. Maybe they have a strategy. Let me just see it through. I don't want to be short-sighted and not have some patience. And I gave it a full week and literally just drained all my profits out. So I'm going to have to rebuild this. I still have some good positions here. As you can see, I have one SOL of just unrealized profit in positions, and then my balance is at 6.3. I actually had to add this back in recently because it just didn't have any SOL left. It just drained it all the way out from one SOL down to 0.1 basically. And so that's what's been happening, guys. Now, it's not all bad. I did have a profitable trade for one of these trades, and I'm going to show you guys that over here. This one here, this one held for a good amount of time. Took some profit early on it, but then ended up just getting out of this recently for a 400% gain. So this one actually saved me because that's how I got some SOL back into my account, is by getting this trade and taking this unrealized position and realizing the profits there and putting this SOL back into my account to trade with. But this was really the only trade that I had this week that was anything to write home about. I'll kind of scroll through some of the losing ones so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because I'm very transparent here. I want to show you guys the good and the bad so you guys can learn from it and learn from my mistakes and make things better for you on your trading journey. All right, guys, so this was a minus 26%. Not too bad, not a complete rug, but not something in profit. Minus 18%. So not all of these are, minus 80, minus 90%, which would be complete rugs. So I don't know if it is something nefarious going on or the guy's just really into pump.fun for some reason, and he just is taking a lot of more risk than I would prefer for someone copy trading them. Here's another one, beer minus 38%, block minus 34%. This one hurt. This was a minus 98% complete rug, RevBot. Pepsu minus 44%. So see, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Just constant over and over, just seeing this. I had to readjust and see what is really going on behind this. So like I said, I don't know for sure if something nefarious is going on, but a setting in the bot to not allow pump.fun trades would be very, very beneficial. And I am going to reach out to support. I sent someone a private message, but they haven't responded. So I'm going to go through their main Telegram channel and see if we can get something rolling with that setting. All right, guys, so my current copy trade settings, this is for the OG gem wallet, as I call it. This is the wallet I found in one of the very early videos making copy trading, and I found this wallet on a video for you guys here. We've been following it for over a month now. They've been providing some really great profits. Now, they haven't been as active lately. I don't know if they also found out that they're being copy traded or what, but they haven't been trading too much. They did get into a position recently that went upwards as high as 30-40%, and then maybe some people took profit and it went down back at about entry point right now. But these are my current settings. These are the current settings for the bot here for what I'm doing with this copy trader. Okay, 40% slippage, 0.003 on the gas, and 0.12 for the buy amount. Now, guys, what I noticed as well, I was on this fast setting, okay? I'm going to be changing that back to custom. Okay, now custom allows you to just set up custom amount, and we're going to put in 0.002, okay? Now, having this checked versus turbo or fast is not going to send those extra tips, because I've been seeing a lot of people commenting and even in the Telegram saying that they noticed that their bot is making profit, but they're actually losing profit because they're paying all these extra funds for tips and extra gas fees. And that's because you're either on the turbo setting or the fast setting. These settings are paying tips to the blockchain to process your transactions faster. So if you have it just on this, it's not going to do that. Set a custom amount. Now make sure this custom amount is low enough, because whatever you set this custom amount, if let's say you have this custom amount at 0.01, if you go into your copy trade settings and set the buy gas and sell gas at 0.002, it's only going to go off of the highest amount. So because this amount will be higher than what you have in the copy trade settings, it's going to only go off the highest amount. So make sure this is lower than your copy trade settings, so then you can set the copy trade settings higher and then it won't mess it up, okay? So I found that out the hard way as well, because I had set it up in here for a higher price, and then I set it up in a lower price in the copy trade, and I was like, why is it still executing the trades at the higher price? And I realized the bot can't determine between the two. It just goes off the highest amount that it has. And so that's something to definitely look out for, because if you're trading with just a little bit like me, like $10, $15 a trade, it really does you no good to do these settings, guys, okay? Because it's just not beneficial for you. Now, if you're trading with a big amount or trying to copy trade a sniper or somebody that's trading really fast. You could do this, but you definitely have to have the bankroll for it. And even still, guys, you still need to leave yourself a nice room for profit. And you don't want to be burning all your profit on gas. Just something to look out for, guys, to help yourself be the most profitable copy trader that you can. Also, guys, real quick, and then I'm going to end the video here. I just want to show you guys something else to look for when you're looking for wallets, because I'm going to show you how to determine which wallets are bots and which wallets are not. And this is a great example too. What projects are honeypots and which ones are not. This, if you ever see this, this is a honeypot, guys. Even though it's up here number 2, people might see this and go, oh man, this is great. I'm going to buy this. Look at this chart. It's never going down. That's because it's a honeypot. Look, how do you tell? Come over here to Top Traders. Okay, you will see that nobody is making profit. Okay, small, tiny little nothing. Bought for 2,500, sold for 2,800. Bought for 128, sold for 166. These are all probably wallets that they have whitelisted from the smart contract from this coin. Because what bad devs do is they create these honeypots, but then they can create a extension off of that that allows certain wallets to make trades. So that certain wallets can come in here, make trades, make it look like trades happening, but really it's not. Because if this coin pumped literally this much, you know, upwards of 80% or more, there should be people with much more profit than there is. And you can see most of these people are just making a tiny, tiny amount. So these are not real traders. These are just fake wallets that the dev has set up to make it look like people are actually trading this, and they are not. This is 100% a honeypot. You can run this through a scan as well, and I'll show you how to do that right now as well. All right, guys, so what we can do is we can actually copy the smart contract here. Let's go over to this rugcheck.xyz, paste the token in there, and you can see danger. Okay, so it doesn't actually say honeypot, but it's clear that it's got something going on. So stay away from this, guys, because it's 100% a fake coin. Let me show you what it looks like if you put in a real coin here. This is Soul Plantation from the meme coin I made here on the channel. Put this in and see what it says for Soul Plantation. It says good. Okay, so you can see the difference in there. So be on the lookout, guys, because Dex Screener does nothing to help you avoid this. They will still put this up here for the number 2 trending coin. And it's kind of ridiculous, to be honest, that they don't have some type of screening for this, and they just allow this to go on their website. So I'm actually glad I found this during the video, because this will save you guys a lot of trouble on what to avoid here when you are trading meme coins, especially these type of honeypots. If you see this chart right off the bat, you already know 100% is a honeypot. No chart is going to look like this. People take profit, guys. That's just how it works. So that is 100% a honeypot. Okay, so let's go over here then and look at a different coin. Let's look at this one here, this beer coin. Okay, now this one's number 9 trending. So I just want to show you guys on some of these top traders, okay, and what you can actually look for. And you can kind of determine the real traders from the bot traders. And being able to find a real trader versus a bot will help out. So let's look at this one real quick. Okay, and I'm going to show you what to look for. We might not find it right off the bat, but I will show you guys what to, oh, perfect. Okay, so this is a one that is copy tradable. Okay, now not to say the other ones aren't copy tradable, but you want to look over here. If this says true, this means this is a real wallet that is trading. It's not created by a bot. It's not a bot wallet. If this says false, that means it's a bot wallet. Let's try to find one real quick as an example. Okay, maybe this, let's see, this one maybe is a bot. Let's see. Okay, so that one says true as well. So this one, wow, this trader, you can see this one here, guys, you won't be able to copy trade. Okay, see all this? And you can see this one actually went through, okay, out of all those spamming. And they got in for $1,600, which is this trade back here. And they actually, well, they actually got in for a little bit more, but you can see that they turned it into $7 grand. Okay, I think, let's see, it's this wallet, right? Ends in KAF1. Yeah, this one. So let's bring it up here. So you can see somehow they were actually given coins. So this is an insider as well, because they have 2 buys before they even sold any. You can see. So that's how their profit is so high. So not technically a sniper, but they are doing some type of flash fill order, some type of thing that you won't be able to copy trade. Okay, but again, this is a true one. You'll see some that say false. Okay, it's purple that says false. Those wallets you probably can't copy trade because those are some type of trading bot. You can try to do it, but most likely you're going to get a lot of failed transactions. So you want to look for ones that say true. Okay, let's look at this trader and see how they've done on some of these recent trades. Okay, so let's actually just run it real quick through a Zelfie Guru scan. We'll paste that in here. I don't think this is going to be a good wallet, just kind of looking at some of this history, but we shall see, because that's what Zelfie Guru does. It saves us some time, so we don't have to manually look through it ourselves. And if we get some good results, then I will go back and manually look through it to see if this type of wallet is good for copy trading. All right, we can see the results here. We have 30-day profit of 131 SOL, so they got lucky right here on this big trade. You take this big trade out and this big trade out, then they are losing money. Okay, even just take this one out, they're barely winning. Only a 9% ROI. Okay, they have a lot more in the losing section than in this section. You want it to be the total opposite. You want this section to be higher percentage. Those are how you find the gem wallets. So again, not a great wallet. And this is what it takes, guys, to be good at copy trading. Is you have to be diligent. Just takes practice. Okay, a little bit here and there each day. Once in a while, you're going to just click on something and it's going to look great. And you'll end up finding something good. But most times you might not. So it does take time to find that. And then you can also go by the holder section if you just want to kind of see who are the top holders of this and where did they get in early on this coin. And maybe they got in early on some other coins. So you can just scroll through and see and just click on this and it'll show you here on Deck Screener. You can see this coin, this guy got in here really early. He bought. He's buying all the way up. He hasn't taken any profit yet. So let's just real quickly, just for example, we'll click on this wallet and see if it's worth doing a scan. So they're sitting on 1.1 SOL. So most of their profit is just in beer token. So either they're just really bullish on beer token or they're probably someone on the team, potentially. Let's just run it through a scan just to see. Okay, so recently they did have one other profitable trade, and most trades are losers. You can see some of these are big losers here. Now they did have a big winner right here, and they're sitting on big profit. So that's the thing with Zelfie Guru you have to look out for is it's not going to show you their unrealized gains. So because this wallet is sitting on a fat gain here, okay, because they got in super early, it's not reflected yet in their profit, their ROI, or their win rate, okay, or even this section, because it's not realized yet. So there's really no way to track that because they haven't traded it back for Solana yet. Once they do, this will change dramatically. So that's just something to look for, because maybe you'll scan a wallet and it doesn't look good on the surface, but that's because a lot of their profit is just being held in unrealized gains. So you can go and look at their tokens and see, okay, what coins are they holding, and then analyze those and see, oh, they actually did get in super early. Maybe this is a good trader. They just haven't realized any profits yet. So that's just something to look at, guys. Just little tips and tricks, things to avoid, things to look for in your copy trading journey to have the most success you can. And that's just something to look at, guys. So hope you guys found this stuff useful. You know, we launched some meme coins here on the channel, Soul Plantation, and then recently we partnered up with CLERK, CLERK, which is Caitlin Clark's cat. Okay, so this one made it through pump.fun, doing extremely well, holding up extremely well. Okay, this one's looking pretty solid, guys. And so if you have a position in both of them, because like I do, I have positions of both of them, you can come over here to the Meteora farm and you can put some coins up on both sides, liquidity, and earn. You can earn CLERK and Soup in this pool. Okay, you can see I've already earned $68 off of my 1,400 in here. Right now it's about 0.84% a day. So not bad at all. That's pretty good, guys. And so what this does is it helps take this out of circulation. And the more we build up in here, the more that it'll help secure these coins. And we have a lot of liquidity in here, then it's great. And you can remove it anytime you want. But if you're a long-time holder like me, you know, this is actually a pretty cool thing to do. This pool's only been going about 3 days because CLERK has been around 3 days, guys. And so in 3 days, I've earned $68 from $1,400. And that's just profit. Now, it does cost 0.05 SOL to get into this pool, but I believe that you're just renting that and you get that back at the end. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that is how it works. And you can just come over here, you can see your position, and if you wanted to remove it, you would just press withdraw your liquidity, and then You would take that out. And then I believe, let me just see, I'll just do a dummy transaction and see if it's going to give me my Solana back. Okay, no, so you don't get the Solana back. Okay. So it is a fee that just goes to the Meteora pool. So you're looking at 0.05 Sol, which right now is about $8 or so. And so that's not too bad depending on how much you put in here. Just be patient and earn your fees back, and then you can recoup your funds and then just be all in profit. So just something to look for. I know a lot of you guys are CLERK and Soup holders on the channel, so just something to do with your funds if you just want to make some money off of them in a semi-safe way here with farming, because this liquidity pool is off the record of the actual liquidity pool, so it really doesn't matter. You can add, withdraw, whatever you do. It's not going to affect the actual pool. And then if you wanted to add a position, click on spot, because that's going to be the most stable to keep your liquidity the most stable, and it's not going to get out of range where one side gets too big than the other, and then you have to rebalance it out. So just click on this one if you guys want to get in there. Just something to look at, guys. Just something to be aware of that's out there that I'm doing and that you guys are doing if you are holders of CLERK and Soup. It could be a great little thing for you. So that's really it, guys. Just want to show you guys those tips and tricks, things to avoid with the copy trading, things to look for, things to help yourself be more profitable in the long run with doing this. Also analyzing the Solana chart. Where are we going here for the Solana Summer? What's coming up? What can we look into the future and see these charts before the masses and the public here see this? Because if you've been following this trend on my channel, you've been hitting it big time. I don't think anybody has nailed this pattern for Solana as much as I have. I called it way back here, guys, and it's literally been playing out to the T. So I'm giving you guys the cheat code to the game here, and I hope you guys really do appreciate it. If you do, please hit a thumbs up, subscribe for more, leave your comment down below. Let me know how it's going for you with copy trading or just trading in general. Where do you think the Solana price going? What is your strategy here with copy trading and these meme coins? I'll be interested to hear about it. And until the next time we will talk again, take care and take charge. Creative Crypto out.